Hello students, today's class is Unit 16, Robinson Crusoe, Analysis of Important Characters. The novel Robinson Crusoe has a plot summary, that is introduction, raising action, climax, falling action, resolution. This is a plot we get in this novel. Here we are getting six characters. You could find six characters, main characters in this novel. One is Robinson Crusoe. Second, Friday. The next is Xuri, and then the Portuguese captain, and then the Spaniard, and then Widow. Now we are going to explore all these characters in this. The first character, Robinson Crusoe. The novel's protagonist and narrator. Crusoe begins the novel as a young middle class man in York, in search of a career. His father recommends the law, but Crusoe yearns for a life at sea, and his subsequent rebellion and decision to become a merchant is the starting point for the whole adventure that follows. His vague but recurring feelings of guilt over his disobedience color the part of the first half of the story and shows us how deep Crusoe's religious fear is. Crusoe is steady and plodding in everything he does, and his perseverance ensures his survival through storms, enslavement, and a 28-year isolation on a desert island. And the next character we are going to see is Friday, a 26-year-old Caribbean native and a cannibal who converts to Protestantism under Crusoe's tutelage. Friday becomes Crusoe's servant after Crusoe saves him his life when Friday is about to be eaten by other cannibals. Friday never appears to resist or resent his new servitude, and he may sincerely view it as appropriate compensation for having his life saved. But whatever Friday's response may be, his servitude has become a symbol of imperialist oppression throughout the modern world. Friday's overall charisma works against the emotional deadness that many readers find in Crusoe. And the next character we see here is Portuguese captain. The sea captain who picks up Crusoe and the slave boy Zuri from their boat after they escape from their Moorish captors and float down the African coast. The Portuguese captain takes Crusoe to Brazil and thus inaugurates Crusoe's new life as plantation owner. The Portuguese captain is never named, unlike Zuri, for example, and in anonymity suggestions, a certain uninteresting blandness in his role is in the novel. He is polite, personable, and extremely generous to Crusoe, buying the animal skin and the slave boy from Crusoe at well over market value. He is loyal as well, taking care of Crusoe's Brazilian investment even after a 28-year absence. His role in Crusoe's life is crucial since he both arranges for Crusoe's new career as a plantation owner and helps Crusoe's cash in on the profits later. The next character is the Spaniard. One of the men from the Spanish ship that is wrecked off Crusoe's island, and whose crew is rescued by the cannibals and taken to a neighboring island. The Spaniard is doomed to be eaten as a ritual victim of the cannibals. When Crusoe saves him in exchange, he becomes a new subject in Crusoe's kingdom, at least according to Crusoe. The Spaniard is never fleshed out much as a character in Crusoe's narrative, an example of the odd, impersonal attitude often notable in Crusoe. The next character is Fury, a non-white Arab or black slave boy only briefly introduced during the period of Crusoe's enslavement in Salem. When Crusoe escapes with two other slaves in a boat, he forces one to swim to shore but keeps Yuri on board, showing a certain trust towards the boy. Yuri never betrays that trust, nevertheless. And the Portuguese captain eventually picks them up. Crusoe tells Yuri to the captain. Yuri's sails show us the racist double standard sometimes apparent in Crusoe's behavior. And the last character is the widow, appearing briefly but on two separate occasions in the novel. The widow keeps Crusoe's 200 pounds safe in England throughout all his 35 years of journeying. She returns it loyally to Crusoe upon his return to England and, like the Portuguese captain on Friday, reminds us of the goodwill and trustworthiness of which human can be capable, whether European or not. So, with this information, I conclude this lesson. Thank you.